This is a review of Spatial Anomaly Investigation File 35. The file documents a phenomenon confirmed by physical access and multiple witness verifications. It all began inside a public building, one that's still fully operational today. The structure had passed every inspection, and its architectural plans were considered complete. But during a routine internal walkthrough, an inspector discovered something impossible. A room that wasn't on any blueprint. The room was accessible. It had solid walls, a ceiling, a standard doorway. Inside, nothing. No furniture, no signs, no distinguishing features at all. The space was utterly ordinary, but its existence was not. The inspector took measurements, recorded the dimensions, then exited the room, marking the location for a follow-up. When the inspection team returned later that same day, the room was gone. The doorway had vanished. The corridor simply ended in a clean, solid wall. The surface matched the surrounding structure perfectly. No construction had been authorized. No materials were delivered. No activity was logged, and the building had been occupied the entire time. Of course, they checked the records. Every version of the building plan, past and present, was reviewed. None of them showed the room. There was no amendment, no deletion notice, no revision history. According to all official documentation, the room had never existed. Witness statements were collected from everyone on the inspection team. Each person described the same location, the same dimensions, the same empty interior. Their accounts were perfectly consistent. Officially, the room was classified as a documentation error. The file should have been closed right there, but it wasn't. Over the following years, nearly identical reports began to surface. Different buildings, different cities, different institutions, but the pattern was always the same. A room is discovered during routine activity. The room is entered, the room is measured. Upon return, the room is gone. In one particularly strange case, an employee placed a temporary marker on the frame of the doorway before leaving. When they returned just a few minutes later, the marker was stuck flat against a solid wall. No seams, no signs of repair, no evidence of any alteration whatsoever. Interestingly, no witness ever reported feeling distress while they were inside one of these rooms. The strange effect only came afterward. They described it as a persistent, nagging awareness that the building no longer aligned with itself. It felt as if a space had been surgically removed without leaving a void. No attempt was ever made to reconstruct these rooms. No effort was made to locate them again. The official explanation remained unchanged. The rooms were dismissed as perceptual errors, brief moments of spatial confusion. The records supported this conclusion. The witnesses did not. File 35 doesn't actually document a disappearance. It documents a correction. A space existed where it shouldn't have, and the system, the reality of the building itself, rejected it. The structure continued functioning as if nothing had happened. No absence was acknowledged. Only this record remains. The current status of the phenomena is listed as unrecorded, recurring, spatially unresolved. The room doesn't return. It doesn't relocate. It is simply removed, as if it never belonged in the first place. File 35 is now closed. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive. If you find stories like this fascinating, make sure to follow for more strange files from the archives.